Hmm. Welcome back to Freezing Anime Review, Part 3. This one discussing the last 4 episodes of Season 1 for Freezing, and its OVAs. We'll be discussing how weird these OVAs are. Okay, first up, the last 4 episodes of Season 1, the 10th Nova Clash, which this particular arc covers chapters 25 to 37. Yep, a 14 chapter arc covered in just 4 episodes. Yep, this is the Nova Clash. Yeah. Everybody's springing into action because a Nova showed up. Yep, a Nova shows up. Yeah, these are gigantic. The first time the actual Nova in present day, and not some flashback. I also forgot to. I did a little research. Apparently, the flashback they had where it was the one who's having order. Yeah, that was actually the ninth. She was part of the ninth official Nova Clash. This is the 10th. This Nova first goes after. Well, before this happens, we have Katsa meets Cassie Lockhart, I think her name is. Yeah, she's from East Genetics, and she has 3 of Kasuma's late sister's stigma in her body. Well, actually 6 of them. And it turns out Statalizer, has also got some of hers in too. And when he discusses this with Arthur, and Statalizer overhears this, and forms a misunderstanding, comes a minor subplot in this particular arc. First, they attack, which it turns out was actually a distraction, because there were a bunch of Pandoras that were sent after it. One, of course, happened to be Cassie. Yeah, my sister's name is Cassie, so that's how I pronounce her name quickly, easily. And she also mentioned prior to this whole thing happening that her dream is basically, once the term is over, she can retire and become a writer. So, she then gets taken and she gets possessed. And then they have the clash at the school. Now they have Rena, Statalizer, I think it was Gertrude, that's Lucia Christian's character, her limiter, and they basically have these 5 just go to this particular facility, which has the original Pandora in it. Yes, the very first Pandora, Maria Lancelot. And they show her, and she is not, and apparently all the stigma come from her body. And apparently she's wide awake. Yeah, apparently they're after her for some reason. Yeah, they slowly reveal this, that they've been after her the whole period, this whole clash. And the Nova transports inside the facility, but since all the Pandora that it absorbed, and lucky enough Cassie herself is freed, thanks to her brief battle with Statalizer, and the thing is crushed, though it somehow got into Statalizer's by having her go freaking nuts, have her freeze all the Pandora there, including Elizabeth. Yeah, she's actually one of them. Though lucky enough, thanks to Katsuo, she's able to free herself, and they're able to finally destroy the Nova. In a pretty epic battle, though Gertrude basically, she gets mortally wounded in the battle. They don't mention this in the anime, but thanks to recovering from more wounds, she has shortened her lifespan. Yep, and she's seen later in the hospital. And after Cassie was freed, she admits she's going to join the reserve, but she's still going to become a writer. Yes, that's still in her goal. She wants to become a writer, and, well, oh yeah, in case you're wondering about the subplot, that's resolved by episode 12, by Katsu admitting to her that she's very special to him. And, well, kind of admits he deeply cares, but he hasn't admitted he's in love with her just yet. That happens a bit later. Yeah. But in the case of this arc itself, it's really good, action-packed. It has a slightly different ending than how they depict in the manga, which is okay, fine. They probably want to end the season with a big action-packed finale anyways. And I think what the season did was okay at best when it comes to the ending of the arc. But the arc itself was very well paced. At least got made to that. And Katsuma's wearing a different outfit for a change. Yes, looks like he's wearing like a battle military uniform. Yeah. In the case of 10th Nova Clash, pretty good arc overall. And though it gets a little bit more interesting, though, fun thing about this particular arc, it's the last time we see the original uniforms in the series. Yes, because starting with the very next season, they changed all the girls. Well, they had this slight alteration in uniforms, somewhat. And they also have it where some of the Pandoras actually were killed. The Nova itself was actually destroyed not by Elizabeth, the one who's actually the third year. That was destroyed by Statalizer. Yep. Why not? Not a bad idea to do. And, well, then we have Katsuma, who's invited up to Statalizer, probably born in baptism, But Rena gets there and turns into an all-out skin battle. It was an absolutely funny ending to the season. While having the two women fight over him, who's going to be basically the limiter, who's going to be baptized. Yeah, absolutely funny ending. Now to discuss the OVA. There's about 6 of them. First up is I Want to Touch You. Satellites, the girl with the glasses. Satellites does not wear glasses in this particular short. It just basically is like 5 characters. Namely, the 5 characters who were attacked in that facility from the end of the previous season. And apparently, Satellites have her cold. And that's what causes her to lose her outfit and go completely naked. Rena basically jumping on the alternatives, and the other girl she's fighting, okay, have all 3 girls go naked, have Katsuma apparently get beaten up by Gertrude, Gertrude, as Lucy Christian's character, and, well, it's kind of a weird thing. Also, her limiter basically is having a nosebleed over seeing her naked. Yep, it's a funny OVA. Next one is, well, lots of secrets. The first room invitation. Yes, this has pretty much all of the girls at West Gen X. All appear in this one completely naked, including Katsuma is naked too. Yeah, this actually is the first time these two have seen each other naked. It's a funny one. Yep. And next one is Someone's Gonna See. Over Extreme Physical. Yeah, this is a weird one. Yeah, even weirder than the last one. It simply put it's basically Clifford going around measuring all the women's chest sizes. Having Attila being the last one. And apparently Satellite has got the biggest chest of all of them. Yep. And you have all the guys basically listening in via the glasses and constantly, let's not let the peaceful times end. I thought that was so funny. Yep, that's happened. That's one. Next one, genetic swim meet. There are no nip slips too. Yep, it's simply Katsuma and all the girls going swimming. And Gertrude basically shipping all the girls, other tops. And a Nova showing up, a female Nova. And of course, Katsuma having nosebleed, and that's it. Here's the thing about this one, the following 2, they all take place at the beach. Yep. Yeah, that's simple. And then we have, don't look, the Pandoras change of clothes. Yeah, apparently the clothes thing, while they're doing the exercise on the beach, apparently causes all the girls lose their clothing, including the 2 instructors at the academy, including the sister, who apparently doesn't lose her headdress. And of course, they're making the comment about like she says, nice body. Okay. And Katsuma is barely in this one at all. Yep. The next one is, let's see, Freezing Gone Wild. Size aplenty for the Pandoras. The contest is simply this: try and escape Katsuma's freezing field. And they all get frozen, but they figure out the best way to basically free themselves. By stripping Satellites of her clothes. Well, basically having pull down her shorts and take off her top. And that's what caused them to free the thing. Okay. Interesting to say the least, but it was a funny ending to it. In case you're curious to how long these OVAs are they about 20, 25 minutes? No, they're basically about 3 minutes. Well, mostly about 2.5 minutes, about 30 seconds of basically credits. They're just basically there just for show. It's funny, but I kind of like it. It's interesting, though, that unlike other OVAs I watched previous series, this is one of those rare times where the studio who dubs the series actually dubs the OVAs. Because a lot of the time, these studios, either it's Viz Media or Funimation, a lot of the time, they would not even bother to. One good example, Naruto. None of its OVAs, well, technically one has been dubbed, none of the rest have. If you look at Bleach, it's one only OVA, never been dubbed. Fairy Tail has never had any of its OVAs dubbed. Heck, One Piece has had half its OVAs dubbed, not all of them. I think like the first 4 or 5 of the TV specials have been dubbed. Yeah, but not much else to say about this particular season and of course the OVAs. The 10th Another Clash, I'd say for the action and the pacing was actually really well. I think the voice actor is fantastic, and well, just a good arc altogether. The ending is different than how it was in the manga, but it's fine. I don't have a really big problem with it. Other people might, but I don't. Yep. So yeah, that's this particular review. My next review, which would be probably like a little bit an hour from now, I will be discussing the first 4 episodes of season 2. Vibration. Yep, Vibration. The season where everybody has their outfits changed and add more characters to the series. And also having the 4 stories that adapt told out of order. Yep, I'm not really sure why this is, but yeah. Also, it's interesting though the first season to have the first 37 chapters, while in the case of I think it was Amari Himari, no, not that one. It was Love Tyrant barely just got past like 33. This is probably far for a first season of a show that's not currently ongoing right now for its first season, where it adapts a lot in just a short period of time. And the studio itself has not produced anything about 3 years, which I kind of wish they would finish adapting the series, especially since there's still plenty of material to adapt. And yes, I will be discussing the arc that came right after the last arc that they adapted for season 2 in one of my videos for probably a later video. Okay, so yeah, that's it for Sigler Review. Stay tuned later on for Freezing Part 4. We'll be discussing the first 4 episodes of season 2. Okay, see you there. Bye.